Hi, so basically today we will see how to create the flow as well as our ceiling. Now before that, one thing is there that the door which I have created this in practical actually it will not be like this, okay, because we should have a straight, you can say, wall to have a door. Okay, so basically there is some correction in this geometry, is that this wall will extend up to door it about 3 feet, so we should have an extended wall here up to 3 feet so that my door can open inside. Okay, because I don't have any wall here, so only option is that I should have a wall here. Okay, or we can't add a door here, it should be a opening. Okay, so that correction need to be done in geometry. So that is little bit a civil concept, but as we are dealing with the 3D model geometry, so I'm just creating the model using the 3ds max. So practical applicability is possible or not, we will not go through it. Okay, um, if it will come, then we will modify the geometry. That's why we have created the geometry from scratch, so that if I have to edit the geometry I will able to, as I have created it from scratch, so I know where I have put the line, where I have connect the polygon, and how to edit it. Okay, that is actually a benefit, you can say, we have if I'm understanding the geometry very well. If I will create, all the portion different, or it will not a single entity, then it will become a clutter for me, I will not able to edit the geometry. I hope you got the point now. Now let's start. Let To create flow and ceiling is actually really, you can say, easy, because we don't have to do much, we just have to make a rectangle. So just go here, take a rectangle, let me go to the wireframe mode, and I will on the snap. Okay, now let me create the rectangle. I will just go from here to here. Now it's totally up to you, if you want to have create the floor till outer boundary, or you want to create it inner boundary, it's totally up to you. Okay, so I will just create this rectangle. Okay, after creating the rectangle, either you can convert it into the edit spline, so that in future if I have to edit this geometry it will be easy for me. So let me do that. Okay, and I will apply the extrude will actually give it volume, you can say height. Okay, extrude is the command by which our 2D geometry actually become the 3D geometry, and I hope you have got the idea, because we have created the geometry using the extrude. Okay, so I will give some random, you can give 10 mm or 20 mm, it hardly matters, because see, it will actually cover my whole geometry. Okay, now one thing I need to take care is that in my geometry, see, I should take it to the isolate. So right now I'm just able to see my flow as well as my geometry. Make sure you always work in isolate mode, because if we have too much geometries in our view, then it will become difficult to work on them. So right now, as I have to work on only flow, I will select the flow and geometry and will make it to the isolate window. And how we go to the isolate window, just Alt Q. Okay, you can come back using this, and you can select any of the geometry to which you want to work, just select them and press the Alt key. You will go to the isolate window, and I will share a doc with you on which I will mention all the shortcuts so you can practice them on your keyboard to make the working flow really easy and quick. Okay, now just let me snap it out. I just need to snap it into the y direction. Okay, so okay, and one more thing, suppose I have, I want to select the floor right now, but unfortunately I'm not able to select it because that geometry is small. So what I can do, I can just select this geometry and press Ctrl I. By Ctrl I will actually can select the other geometry, okay, which I have in my scene. Okay, now see, I have got selected the flow. Now just let me go here and I will snap it out. Just let me put the ceiling and see, this is my ceiling. I got the ceiling. Now I will just, either you can take it instance or the copy. Now what is the difference between copy and instance? Instance means whatever changes you will do in the parent geometry, it will reflect in the child geometry. Okay, and if I will make it copy, then whatever changes I will make in the parent, it will not reflect into the child geometry. Okay, right now the first geometry, the rectangle which I have created, is the parent geometry, and I am trying to create a child geometry from it. So if you are sure that whatever changes uh, I should be having on the ceiling, the same should replicate on the floor, then you can copy or take instance. Either you can make it a copy. Even you can even uh, suppose if you have taken the instance and while working on the geometry you got to know that I have to edit that geometry, so you can actually break the instance as well. Okay, right now let me take the instance. So I've got the instance. Okay, so I have snapped, I have done. Okay, now if I will see my geometry, how it is looking. Now see, this is my geometry. Okay, so this is its front, its front, and this is the back. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow we will see that what if suppose I have done the modeling. Now I need to showcase this to the client to get the approval whether the they can check whether what I have modeled is the same or they need any changes. That up to us. You can share it with them. It's called white render. So we will check how to take its white render. Means we will just put a white texture over this geometry and we'll take the white render. However, before that we will see how to create the windows and all. Okay, so we will see tomorrow. For today, till now, thank you so much.